Luke chapter 6, verses 46 to 49. Okay, let me read this to you. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice, I will show you what they are like. They are like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. When a flood came, the torrents struck the house but could not shake it, because it was well built. But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck, that house collapsed and its construction was complete. Florida has become widely known as the sinkhole capital of the United States. If there was one in Sheridan, not that far from here, about within the last couple months. Did you see it? Maybe. The car just went right over right in the hole. You hear about the ones in Florida. There was a family that was buried in their house. They never did find the bodies. It sunk about 60 feet. It's been marked off. Caution. It's a very dangerous situation. What we're doing beginning tonight is give you some lessons that will drive you towards the Lord, motivate you toward the Lord, inspire you for the Lord. I'm beginning this process tonight by talking about foundation. Have you ever stopped and take a good, honest look at yourself in relation to the Lord? What would you say that you would learn from that? What would the Lord have to say to you about your foundation? Is it solid? Are you building your home, and your family, and your marriage, and your friendships on solid rock? If you are, then this is more encouraging for you. But if you're not, then you have work to catch up. Simple as that. What I want to do tonight is give you a vision of what it looks like when you build on the rock. All right? Let's ask the Lord's blessing. Lord, we come to you right now and ask that your presence will be felt, made known, clear. We will hear your voice. Holy Spirit, guide us and coach us. Speak to us, Lord, as you see fit. Give us ears to hear and not minds to understand. And everybody said, Amen. All right. Now turn to Colossians chapter 1. Colossians chapter 1. Proposition tonight is this. If you, as a believer, or your church as a group of believers, are not building the foundation, you show me a person that's not building the foundation, I will show you a weak spiritual person. You see, a church that does not have a foundation, you have a weak church. Simple as that. But the good news of the gospel is it doesn't have to remain that way. The Lord is ready, willing, and able to correct our misuse of things, where we've made mistakes, where we've made choices that we should have never made. The Holy Spirit and the Lord come upon us, show us the right way, and get us back in the race, back in the straight and narrow. But you have to want that. What I'm going to do for you right now is read some scripture out of Colossians 1. And I want you to take note of two things. How committed the people of Colossae, which is the name of the city where the Colossians lived, how strong their foundation was. And then furthermore, how that they had a hunger to spread that news to everybody else. Paul, an apostle of Christ Jesus, by the will of God, and Timothy, our brother. Take notice of the various things that are said about the church. To God's holy people in Colossae, faithful brothers and sisters in Christ, grace and peace to you from God our Father. They're identified as holy people. If you have a foundation, then part of that foundation is holiness. You will be a holy person. Because you don't want to displease our Lord. When we walk out of His will, we are displeasing Him. It hurts Him. should hurt us too. They're also identified as being faithful brothers and sisters in Christ. Come to verse 3. We always thank God, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, when we pray for you. Another characteristic of a church that has a firm foundation is the matter of prayer. I have a friend that just moved to San Diego. I can't think of his name. Isn't that terrible? What is it?
Jay.
Jay. Good point. Jay's visited our church a few times. And he's been living in an RV, wherever you can find a parking place, for the last 3 years. That's been 3 winters. And he just felt like it was time to try something new and different. So he sold his RV and he moved to San Diego in the last week. He's trying something new. Every time I talk to Jay would always remind me, Pastor Mike, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your wife, Grace. I'm praying for your daughter, your son-in-law, your granddaughter. I'm praying for your church. I'm praying for your health. He outlined everything. And he goes, and I pray for you every day. That impressed me. I never asked him to do that. But he took it upon himself to do that. Prayer is one of the greatest gifts we can give somebody. Listen to the apostles. We always thank God, the Father of Jesus Christ, when we pray for them. It is not only our privilege and joy to pray for our brethren, it is our responsibility to pray for them. We should not leave them. We should never leave them out in the backyard of our lives. We always thank God, the Father of the Lord Jesus Christ, when we pray for you. Because, why? Because we've heard of your faith in Christ Jesus and the love you have for all God's people. More adjectives that describe the church at Colossae. They give them credit for the love for God's people, the faith in Christ Jesus. The faith and love that springs from the hope stored up for you in heaven. We're thankful for that. We're thankful for about what you've already heard in the true message. The Colossian people have already come to the message of the salvation. They've accepted it with open arms. The gospel bears much fruit among them and spreads throughout the whole world, just as it has been doing among you since the day you heard it and truly understood God's grace. You learned it from Epaphras, our dear fellow servant, who is a faithful minister of Christ on our behalf. He also told us of your love in the Spirit. And there's a lot of stuff here. Suffice to say, the church at Colossae is a walking, breathing role model of what it means to be a church. It includes the life of prayer, remembering, having faith, loving all God's people. It includes hopes stored up for you in heaven. That which you've already heard. It includes grace and peace. It includes the gospel bearing fruit at Colossae and spreading throughout the whole world. There's no end to the adjectives that you can put on this little church. The good news of the gospel is spreading through the church and beyond. We should not desire anything less than that. What we should be driven to do is exactly what the apostles were doing. Pray for our brethren. Thank God for our brethren every time we remember them in prayer. Pray that they might have understanding, that they might have love for the brethren, and so on. But it doesn't stop there. The gospel that has come to you, you've already heard that it has. In the same way, the gospel is bearing fruit and bringing throughout the whole world, just as it has been doing among you since the day you heard it and truly understood God's grace. Skipping down to verse 9. For this reason, since the day we learned about you, we have not stopped praying for you. That's what reminded me of Jay. Do you know of anybody that prays for you every day? Do you have that privilege and that joy? Do you pray for someone every day? And do you make it known that you pray for them? Let's go on. We learn from Epaphras, our dear fellow servant, who is a faithful minister on Christ on our behalf. He also told us that we love him in the Spirit. So why do they do all this? Why do the apostles take the time to pray for everybody? Why do they lift these people up? Here's the reason. Verse 9. For this reason, since the day we heard about you, we have not stopped praying for you. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of His will, through all the wisdom and understanding that the Spirit gives. Now we're done. I don't want to miss this. This is really important. Okay. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of His will. The Greek word for fill today would be fill to the brim. Take upon you as much of God as you possibly can. But that's not what it means in the Greek at the Church of Colossae. To pray for someone to be filled with the Spirit is one thing. But that's not what the apostles are saying here. They want them to be filled with the Spirit beyond to the brim. Overflowing. That all the wisdom of God is available would come into the church. That all the love of God that is possible would come into the church. That all the joy of the church would be theirs. That all the peace that they can muster would be theirs. That anything and everything that God offers, which is free, it's a gift, that each one of us can grab a hold of it and never let go. The key difference is, in today's society, you talk about something to the very brim, that you don't want to spill anything. Filling to the brim is not the same thing as overflowing. The apostles want the church of Colossae to have the same experience that they were having. When the apostles were filled with the Holy Spirit in Acts chapter 2, He gave them this desire to have everything that God has to offer. The Lord God has multiple gifts to give His children. That includes new beginnings. You've got to believe that. It will never grow. Simple as that. God has a gift supply list that is endless. He can answer every one of our prayers if He chooses to do so. He has all the wisdom that you'd ever need. He has all the patience that you'd ever need to count on. He has all the faith that you can muster, that you can live through your life. All these things, and it doesn't stop. Verse 10, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord, which please Him in every way. How often do you think about pleasing the Lord? That's another one of the gifts that the Lord wants to give us. To put joy in the Lord's face. He answers our prayers. Have you ever stopped to think about answering God's prayers? You might ask, well, when does He pray for? He makes intercession for all those things all the time. He never stops. That's what He does. He's at the right hand of the throne of the Father. He's praying for each and every one of us. And that all of us will have the best that God has to offer. Not fourth rate, not second cut, but all the gifts of the Spirit of the Lord wills them out. And you'll know the difference. You'll feel His presence. You'll feel Him coming upon you, knocking on the door of your heart. He'll speak to your heart in situations. He'll guide you. He'll coach you. There's no end to it. But we hold back. I honestly don't know if it's a lack of faith or laziness or what the cause is. But God has these incredible gifts for us to build His kingdom. We don't even ask for them. We leave them high and dry. He goes on, he lists more stuff. So that you may live a life worthy of the Lord. Don't raise your hand, but let me ask that simple question. Are you living a life worthy of the Lord tonight? Is Jesus Christ satisfied where you're at spiritually? I can't answer that for you. You don't answer that for yourself. Is your life pleasing to God? Are you putting a smile on Jesus' face? You put joy in His heart and honor Him. And He lists other things. Being strengthened with all power according to His words and might, so that you may have great endurance and patience, and giving joyful thanks to the Father, who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people into the kingdom of light. More gifts. The gift of endurance, run the race without faltering. The gift of patience. The gift of giving joyful thanks. One of the best things you can do will bring a smile to the Lord is actually start to thank Him for what He's already done for you. Don't lose sight of it. And then another thing, we're part of the inheritance. We have what heaven written on us. I don't know exactly what that means, but I know it's something I want. I look forward to it. But I'm also aware of the fact that there's an incredible amount of work to get done before we can just jump into the rapture. We have got to step forward and volunteer and make ourselves shine. Let people see who we really are, who we belong to. Do you agree with that? For He, the Lord, has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son He loves, in whom we have redemption, forgiveness of sins. That last gift is the greatest gift of all, because the last gift, the redemption and forgiveness of sins, that is simply put, salvation. To know that you're forgiven. I've told the church before on numerous occasions. I basically want to hear two things when I get to heaven. Maybe three. Well, I want to know that the Lord will tell me face to face, your sins are forgiven you. I want everything that God has to offer in the way of grace. I not only want the redemption and salvation, but I want Him to call upon me when I stand before His throne of Christ. Well done, thou faithful servant. Are you positioned in a way that living your life as a man that you expect that? Do you think you are? Is that going to happen? That's what I want. More than anything in this life. Let's bring up the third thing. If heaven's so great, which it is, I want that for my life. How can I stop this myself? How could I possibly dare not spread the gospel? What would I be thinking if I did not share the good news of the gospel? We all have loved ones and friends who are far from the Lord tonight. Am I right? We need to lift them up in prayer. And we need to pray for them non-stop. Remember them daily. I want to take about 5 to 8 minutes. I put together a list of things that I do. I want to share with you. Keys to building a sure foundation. There are things that you can do starting today if you're going to get serious with this walk of business. Some of these things you'll be familiar with. I've talked about them before. but I want to recap them. Psalm 46:10. The Lord says, this is through the psalmist, "Be still and know that I am God." In Psalm 46:10. If we just take the time to seek out the Lord, seek out His gifts, His joy, His peace, His grace, all of it, the best way you're going to find it is just coming into the presence of the Lord, where you and He just have a one-on-one conversation. Just listen to what the Lord has to say to you. Remember a couple of years ago, we used to have a prayer wash. And we would go to Johnson's Lake near Columbine High School. And it's about a mile and a quarter around, you got to run about 1 time per mile and a quarter, I think. And I learned by doing that I would really hear the voice of God. One of the most exciting things in my life. It's not been so easy to do it in recent years because of the spark of this garbage. But I still enjoy my prayer box when I can get them in. Just the Lord and myself. Just going around, listening to what He has to say. How many of you have ever done something like that? You got a prayer box. Now, before you get scared, I'm not drinking. It's Parkinson's. As simple as that. I lose my balance. I just have to build it. But I didn't fall down my leg. Another type of prayer besides prayer box is thanksgiving prayer. Instead of having a great big gigantic list of specific things you want us to pray for, and that's okay because He invites us to bring our burdens to His feet. He did not cast the burdens at my feet. He wants to hear our requests. All of them. But it would be a wise thing to have prayer once in a while that just offers thanksgiving. You get alone with the Lord in the privacy of your bedroom or your office, or just go for a ride, or for a prayer walk, whatever. And just start thanking Lord God for all that He's given for you. Everything He's given you. The wisdom that helps you make decisions. The patience that you need to have to deal with people. The grace that you need to have to deal with people that are annoying. Another thing we need to do, and I dare say I don't think too many people do this. You need to speak out an accountability partner. The Lord had an accountability partner. He had 3 of them. Peter, James, and John. He would talk to them. He would talk to them about the ministry, and His dream and His vision, the Father had given him. Do you have such a person in your life? Do you have someone that you can open your heart to, and you know they're going to hear you? And they're going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear necessarily. Though it is good to hear what you're going to hear now and then. Another thing that I don't do nearly enough is journal. I've done that a little bit. How many of you have journaled before? Did you find that relaxing? Do you feel like the Lord speaks to you through that? I wrote a book one time on journaling, my own personal life. And it really opened up your mind and your heart. When you're seeking the Lord, He'll be there. He'll answer your needs. He'll answer your requests. Now, Corey, you said something to me last night about meditative prayer. May I call time to stand and tell us what it is?
Well, it wasn't necessarily meditative prayer, but I think you could probably call it that. I just think it's really important to meditate. And the scripture said that it admonishes us to meditate on God's Word, taking time to close everything else out, to be quiet. And we talk about being in a quiet place, but this is more of focusing on a scripture, focusing on an attribute, focusing on lyrics to a song, and then allowing God to just lead you, that saturates you, and then He takes that and increases it. He makes it all that scripture, and brings it, the Holy Spirit actually brings it to a place where we have clarity. But also, not just good for us spiritually, but it's really, really good for us physically and emotionally, to be able to just take that time and lower. And we're people that multitask. We're really good at that, but I think Jesus calls us more to single task, especially when it comes to our worship. And meditation can do that for us.
Thank you for that. What I'm trying to show you tonight, if you want to walk the walk and do it well, if you want to have the Lord pleased with you, you need to build a firm foundation. You need to have a sure structure to build upon. If you don't do that, what's going to happen to you is the same thing that happened to all those cars and buses and lamp posts and dirt and bushes and houses. They all kind of crumble down. That's a very common thing in Florida. I don't know how you get home insurance, but I'm not sure how it will work. Particularly if they claim that this is a bad area for sinkholes. Our desire at New Beginnings is that you have a strong foundation. In order for you to have it, you have to put into practice the things that God has listed in His Word. Prayer, Bible study, praise, music, and it goes on and on. The list is about 10 animals, frankly. I want to offer you a prayer tonight. And then, if you want to continue praying, you can come up to the altar, it's up to you. But I think it's important that we connect with the Lord this evening. And let Him know that we really desire all that He has all. Okay. Lord Jesus, first of all, thank you for helping me fight through this hideous disease, Lord. I'm doing the best I can, Lord. I need your help. Sometimes it's hard to focus. But focus on us, Lord. We've got to set our minds and our hearts on you. You know our areas of strength, and you know our areas of weakness. We pray, Lord, that your name will be lifted up through our effort as you fill us with your Spirit, Lord. Lord, whatever displeases you about us, please forgive us. Cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Wash us clean, Lord. Make us white as snow. Help us to live lives that are pleasing to you, Lord. That will bring you praise and glory. I pray for each and every one in the church tonight, Lord, that you'll bless them. Strengthen their weak areas, Lord. Give them wisdom where there might be confusion. Give them joyful hearts of grace and thanksgiving, Lord. Help us to be grateful for what you've done in our lives, Lord. What you're willing to continue to do. We want your name lifted up, Lord. We want you to be praised. We ask this in your name. If anyone wants to continue to pray, I'm going to go to the altar and pray. The rest of you will join me, or that will be your choice. Thank you for being here.